Erdogan's sweet revenge. What has been happening? 6 months is a long time in politics, they say. Well, in February of this year, you had Russia attacking Ukraine, but they will not say it is an attack. It will say something else, but that's okay. Let us leave it at that. Now, if you have been reading or watching our videos, you know that Russia has shut off Nord Stream 1 also to Germany. This is a pipeline, and that, in fact, that has fairly serious consequences. Now, what is the NATO and the Ukraine going to try and do? They are going to try and see if they can convince Turkey to stop Russian tankers from going through the Bosphorus, from Black Sea into the Mediterranean. I've done extensive videos on this, so you can go and watch some of the previous ones on the ramifications, because Russia has to export their crude either by pipelines or by tankers. And if one shuts off, there is more pressure on the other one. Perhaps that explains why Putin came calling to talk to Erdogan. Well, here is what happened. A few years ago, when Erdogan, whose luck was a little bit down, wanted to meet with Putin, he made him wait up to 2 minutes. And we're going to show you an excerpt of that. You can see Erdogan pacing back and forth, and then finally he goes and sits in a chair. Here we go. You can see that counter running. This is the ante-room to
В этом
Putin's
зале
room.
любая иностранная делегация всегда задерживается, ожидая сигнала, что российский президент готов к встрече.
1 minute, almost 1 minute.
Помощники
Okay, so that was almost 2 minutes that he waited before he would be admitted to see Putin. Now, very recently, I think yesterday or the day before that, Erdogan got his own revenge. And let's see what happened there when Putin came calling. We don't have a clock, but you can get an idea. The time was 50 seconds, 50, that he was made to wait before Erdogan would come out and see him. Sweet revenge for Erdogan? Maybe. But then what of Putin? Why is he now so desperate that he needs to come down to meet with Erdogan? We can see there he's getting a little impatient. He's like he wants to pace about. There you go. He's making some expressions on his face. Not exactly, pleased. But these are like child egos, each one trying to do something. Looks like a press conference. Finally, Erdogan comes to meet with him. I think 𝗣𝗂𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀. I think that is the smile that Erdogan seems to be having. So at the end, finally, they two will come to a deal. I don't know what it's going to be. And the interesting person or the party in this entire conflict is Turkey. One thought that Turkey would side with Russia, but it did not. It has been very adept at selling some of its technology to Ukraine and also being supportive of what is happening with the United States. However, in this recent salvo, whether Turkey is going to stop Russian tankers from leaving out of Black Sea into the Mediterranean, there are two places where they can put the block. And if they do that, that would be really bad news. It's bad news for Russia, but it also will be very bad news for countries like India, which are, importing crude by the gobbles. And the other avenues are much more time-wise expensive, and it is a good chance that even those routes will be cut off by the NATO countries. So we have to wait and see how this plays out. But at this point of time, we can say that this was Erdogan's sweet revenge. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. If you think you appreciated the effort of us pulling together these videos from various timelines and getting it to show you what kind of silly games that national leaders play, you got an instant glimpse of that. Please do consider donating to us using super thanks button. Namaskar. Bye.